Issue is the problems that we've had over the land of the high school. The land was purchased by our CEO, Father Bill Friday, um, and thereafter, because him being an American citizen, was not able to put it under his name, and he worked together with the Assumption Sisters so that they could hold the land in trustee until a company registered can be fully take over this matter. Now, the school had worked well with our CEO until when the Assumption Sisters had a changeover in GAD, and this was around 2010. And this is when they wanted to phase out the high school by writing to the Ministry of Education behind my back that the school, the admission will not take place. On learning of this matter, the board sat down and we rewrote to the ministry, which sent back a team that came and assessed the matter, and truly enough agreed that the school is a good school, working for the needy, the poor, and the underprivileged, and therefore the school has been allowed to continue. The whole objective was so that the Assumption Sisters could return, could change the school and register and have it as a university, a private university, which will generate more income because the whole issue is getting money. So they registered Regina Sparcis University as a private entity. And this university was also given some trustees to take over this land. And the trustees, the members who are of those trustees, one of the members is Cardinal Njue.
And when is this that Mr. Friday bought the land and built the constructions?
Okay, the land, with the knowledge of the Catholic institution, he bought the land in around 1999, and the hospital started working in around 2000 when he started building it and built it in phases. And the educational center, which is where the high school is, was started being built a bit later in the year around 2000. 2000 completion was around 2005, and at 2006 is when the high school was started. And it was just mainly high school for children who do not have homes, for children who have been out of school and do not have anybody to assist them. These are like the children in Kibera slums, the children in Madare, and children in specific homes who do not have support. And he worked together with donors so as to be able to provide the fees, the books, the housing, and accommodation, all the necessary, even soap and other paraphernalia.
Okay. And you have had numerous court cases. Can you just talk about them?
Okay. Initially, when this matter started creating problems, Father Bill Friday worked together with the Assumption Sisters and under Cardinal Njue's leadership to try and resolve this matter amicably in-house. But after several meetings, when it became very clear that the Cardinal had a determination working together with the Assumption Sisters to just take over the land and have him out of the country, that is when he went to court and filed a court case in Nakuru.
This was which year?
This was around 2010, or just around 2010. And that court case has been ongoing, and a ruling judgment was put in place that status quo remains, and Reverend Father Bill Friday remains as a CEO of all the institutions, and nobody else should interfere with its running.
You have a court case next week.
Yes, I believe the court case is on the 4th, and we'll see. That is about that matter. Secondly, is that because of the harassment that has been taking place on the hospital and on the person of Father Bill Friday in terms of running his institutions correctly as an individual and according to his mission, our mission, which is to take care of the poor at affordable price and having the best quality that one can afford. The Father Bill Friday has filed a court case so that in reality to allow the matter to be solved amicably in court, but have Cardinal Njue, who is an interested party, not directly involve himself in interfering with his activities, both as a father, because he is trying to have him removed, stripped of his status as a father, and also take over his property. I mean, no one would like to have their things taken by force. Yes.
Okay, and the land in Elementaita, how big is it?
Okay, the land is 100 acres on which the hospital has been built, and God willing, we also are planning to have a medical training college in that level, and an extension, eventually maybe even have a medical school.
Is this a profit-making venture?
No, this is a non-profit making institution. Everybody here works and unsupervised. We all look at it as our individual property, each person, and therefore you work on your area comfortably. We work as a team. Each person does their work correctly and everything flows well. We work in trust of each other. Nobody directly supervises the other, but everybody is happy.
Thank you. Anything else you feel you'd like to add?
I just would like to reiterate and would like, if possible, the Cardinal Njue and his team to set themselves apart and let the court do its work, because the court knows what is right and what is wrong with the documentations given to it. Allow the hospitals to work without interference. Allow the students who have no hope elsewhere to be given time to read well and become positive members of the world.